onto your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to y'all with another video. We talking Dollhouse. Y'all, this was one of the most frustrating parts of a reunion I ever watched in my life. Like, oh my God. No wonder Isaiah was so bad by the end of the reunion. Now I see why, because it was like, it was giving a whole lot of like hooping and hollering. And like, it's not even like, y'all know how I be. I'm like, I don't want to see fighting all the time. At least give dialogue. But the dialogue, this episode didn't even matter. It didn't even make sense. They wasn't talking about nothing. Because you ain't talking about nothing, bitch. Like, it was just pointless. So I'm like, can y'all just all just pack it up and go home? Just everybody just started packing their bags because it was just pointless. At one point, JT even started taking out snacks and eating them. Like she started eating chips and drinking juice and water and ice cream. It was really annoying. It was so pointless and just exhausting. So we pick up where we left off, y'all. And Makayla and JB's are not. Makayla and Joyce are not on the stage. JB's and the Lonnie Bunny. They start talking about Makayla. They start talking about their Makayla's relationship with Joyce. And JB's made a good point. If Joyce cares so much about Makayla, she would not let her go out there get hurt and keep getting bruised and battered in order so that way she could seem that she's loyal and has her back. She has 100% right in saying that because that is 100% true. A true friend would never put you in a position like that to get you hurt like that. I don't care what nobody says. It's like 100% facts. Another thing too, one thing I like is when Akasha was like, you see how I say I'm not friends with them? Because before that, they were saying, oh, we was friends with Jelani's like, oh, me and Joyce, I was cool with Joyce. And then JB's was like, oh, I was the only one doing scenes with Makayla and da da da. And it's like, see, this is why to me Akasha is one of my favorite dolls out of all of them because to me, she's the one who keeps it the realest. One of the ones who keeps it the realest. To me, this is why I said Akasha needs to watch out for Jaylani because she, to me, is like a little bit of a fair weather friend. Because why are you communicating with ops? She's an op. You should not be communicating with her. I don't care what nobody say. That's going to forever be my opinion. Like, why are you communicating with an op? That's weird. So they start talking about everything that has happened like backstage and stuff. They addressed the whole Shabrika situation and how Akasha ended up getting him. At first JT said she know who he was and then she kind of acted like she did towards the end and stuff like that. I wonder, okay, somebody pointed something out very interesting in my comments. They said, I wonder how JT feels hosting this reunion knowing that a lot of the gruz on this season are good Judies with Santana, which I'm like, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that because we got Joyce, I think JB's, Akasha, it's a couple other girls that are I think cool with Santana. So I'm like, I did not think about that. Did y'all think about that? I'm just saying. But I guess Rosa tried to be cool with Akasha and she was not having it. She was just like, I guess paid him dust from what she made it seem like. Um, I will say Rosa better than me because you're not finna snatch my wig on camera and think I'm finna try to make it with you. Apparently they have a long history, y'all, for what both of them say. So it was a lot of stuff that went on between the two and trolling and stuff. So I guess that's why he wanted to have a conversation. But that was very unnecessary what she did. I'm talking about snatch his wig clean off. And now it's in an intro of a damn show. Whoever is the editor, and y'all know I'm friends with editors. That one who edited that one, I don't know who he is. No shade. That's nobody that I'm cool with. So just to put that out there. So they finally bring the rest of the girls out, which they took too long to bring some of these girls out. They bring out Pookie. We see Shyla. We see YG. Y'all know how I said Ari was the best dressed? I lied. YG was the best dressed. YG looked so pretty. YG looked like she was gonna go and participate in a pageant. It was cute. It was cunty. It was very like appropriate for the occasion. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I hated Pookie's dress, y'all. I hate it. I really do. I hate it so bad. It's not even funny. Like I really do. But no, YG looked so good. Like I even peeped one of the security guards. I ain't heard no shade. Like the security guards be wanting some of that. Like I don't know why some of them be wearing ski masks and stuff because they really be on that. Like go back to the part where YG walked out. That security guard looking like, oh, she look good. Like you feel me? Like you feel me? He liked what he saw. So they end up bringing the girls out and stuff, right? And then you hear Akasha still bragging about that. I was like, Akasha, I still stand by what I said. There was something weird with the editing with that squabble. I don't care what nobody say. But for the majority of the part, she did lose the squabble, right? So she like, I put that hoe in a blender. I put her in a blender. I twist that hoe. That hoe ain't do nothing with me. What you talking about? I had it talking about, let me go. Let me go. And I'm like, yeah, girl, because you was attached to her. That's why. You feel me? Like you was pulling on her by the end of the squabble. But she did take the W if you by the edit at least. So there is that. The internet been eating Akasha up. This how I know a lot of y'all fans so damn flip floppy. It take one squabble for y'all to turn against one person. But just a couple weeks ago, well, not even a couple weeks ago, because y'all still singing Florida Water. Y'all was rapping Florida Water. Put it, knock in her face. I bet he rocked in her face. Okay. I'm a straight flow bitch. A lot of y'all was rapping all of that. But the moment she loses the squabble, y'all turn against her like she unalived somebody. Y'all so flip floppy, it's not even funny. But a lot of the fandom is kids, so it's not even surprising. And I'm talking about with Zeus and not SCV. So they start asking the girls like who they got beef with and stuff. So Shyla like, oh, I got beef with Trini, uh, Makayla, or like she was naming all these people that were not even there. Like Trini, I heard allegedly is suing the network. And then they started getting mad because they felt like Bria and Kenzie kind of switched up and made up and then started trying to get beefing with the rest of the girls and fighting them. I will say this. It was JT's fault why they made up, in my opinion. Had it not been for JT, I think Rhea would have got into it with Kenzie. So that to me was JT because if y'all remember for the first part, she kind of forced them to get along and kind of forced them to make up. It wasn't genuine. That was out of force. So to me, JT's really to blame as to why they really got along. So then all you hear in the background is crib, 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 crib. Okay. And then here come freaking Deja. Ooh, that sound like Savannah. To me, that was so shady. You said because you heard that smoker's voice, you knew that was Savannah. Like, why you was so that was like you heard that instantly. She said, "Oh, that sound like Savannah." So they end up bringing Savannah out and stuff, and that's when JB's was like, "Oh, me and Savannah, like I know her for a long time. Uh, we've been beefing for years and stuff, but like we known each other for like a long period of time, like over like 5 years or whatever. They've been beefing. I think she said since 2018. Y'all see what Bigo do? That's why that's what Bigo do. How y'all beef for that long? That's a long ass beef. Like, is it that serious? And y'all bringing that Bigo energy. I made a community post. A lot of the girls are bringing the Bigo energy to TikTok, and I don't appreciate it. Y'all gonna fuck around and close that app down, bringing that Bigo energy to TikTok. When did TikTok become a reading app? Leave that Bigo shit at Bigo. Like it's so irritating to go to TikTok and be seeing that. Like, damn. Ugh. It's so like it's such a turn off. Like my problem with this reunion, I just feel like although the set looked absolutely amazing and they did great with picking JT as the host, I do feel like towards the end she got bored. And also too, I don't think production wise they brought out the girls in order the way that they were supposed to. Like I feel like Pookie should have been on stage a lot longer because we didn't get to see her and Joyce kind of go back and forth as to really their issue. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, certain people should have been on stage a lot longer than others, is what I feel like. Like, I feel like they should have brought out Pookie way earlier. They should have brought out YG way earlier. They shouldn't have brought out Kenzie that early because she left. Like, I feel like they should have brought it out in the order of people that they went home. Like London maybe should have came out a little bit later too. You know, it's crazy though, but if they did that, we wouldn't have got that moment that we got. No shade. So let me shut up. We may have not gotten that viral moment that we did get. So yeah, I guess they maybe did it right. It was just that this last part I feel like was not as good as the first two. They end up bringing out Barbie and they end up bringing out Savannah afterwards. Of course, Barbie went over there, hugged JT, all happy. One thing about JT, she gonna love that Barbie. Okay, let me find out, Barbie, you've been ghostwriting for JT. No shade. Let me find out because y'all know Barbie got a mean pen game. So I wouldn't even put it past her. Okay. And I don't think she gonna talk like that bitch funded. Like, you feel me? Like she gonna keep it quiet if she is ghostwriting for her. Cause I seen a post where Barbie had posted her texting JT. So I'm like, oh, now she got her number. But JT probably got a throwaway text now number, something that she give to people that she don't know like that. And another thing, why I had Joyce so much backstage? Like y'all should have had security on her and put her on stage. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like she's the host. She's the reason why a lot of the girls have beefs with each other and with her. So why is she off stage? They got her off stage. She like, "Nah, let me go. Let me go." She like, JBs, you wear two bras, mama. We not the same. We're not the same. She's going off. She going off. They holding her backstage. I'm like, if they could hear each other, why is she not on stage at this point? That's why this last part irritated the living crap out of me. They put it back on stage. And well, no, they don't put it back on stage yet. They end up bringing out Savannah. Okay, Savannah looked really good too, by the way. Okay, Savannah always look good. Okay, one thing about Savannah, she don't even without the wig. Savannah still cunty. Say what you want about Savannah, she still give cunty without the wig. Two random things I noticed, by the way. Joyce, that security guard who was holding Joyce back, he looked like Ray Face. Another thing I noticed when Joyce called Pookie's dress Mamacita, that was hilarious. I'm sorry. She said, with that Mamacita ass dress you got that from Rainbows. That was funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was funny. Their banter back and forth, I feel like that's what was missing this reunion, and that's why I feel like it was this last part at least for sure. That's why to me it wasn't that good this last part because I feel like had they brought them on stage and they had this banter, it would have been more of a key. You know what I'm saying? And if JT was a little bit more like engaging, it would have been even more of a key. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to give it to the winner. Okay, so I'm talking Savannah versus JB's. Savannah and JB's tied that first round. Fair point back. The second round, I'm gonna have to give it to nobody really because they really just was grabbing on each other and then they went to the floor. Pookie, JB's does not hate Savannah. I don't think Savannah hates JB's. Like you could even tell, even after that first round, JB's was smiling low key, not smiling, laughing, but she was like snickering a little bit after. Like, you want to go again? You want to go again? Like it wasn't like serious to me. The whole reunion revolved around Kenzie fighting JB's or trying to fight JB's. JB's irritated the hell out of me this reunion. Like, we get she didn't fight you when you wanted her to, but like that whole running around thing, it's so annoying to watch as a viewer. Like, it's annoying as heck to watch it. Like, oh my God. And it's like, okay, so what if they don't want to fight? Boom. But when they just talk about nothing, that's what is irritating. And my whole thing is too with JB, she's always insulting people when it comes to their family situation. But like you hate when people bring up your family situation. So it's like, come on now. And it's a little hypocritical. You can't say your family don't da 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 when it's like we've seen your family situation play out. Like the whole thing is just hypocritical and it's so irritating to watch. Her and Kizzy finally get to squabbling. From what it looked like, I couldn't even name a winner to be honest, because they both just went to the floor and then it got broken up. So I'm not even gonna name a winner with that because they're gonna go crazy in the comments. And then we had Bria versus Shyla. Shyla is a Billy goat because why are you spitting all like that? And she spit with aim too. That's how you know she a Billy goat. She said, "Ha, do what?" And she spit, and then they had took her out, and that was it for Shyla. Shyla had a bad experience this whole series. What's funny was when Kizzy got on that floor doing them splits, them big banana splits, girl. She looked it crazy as all hell doing them splits. That was hilarious. And then also Savannah and JB's end up making that was sweet to see at the end when they end up hugging it out because they do know each other for like a little bit. So that was cute. And then also at the end, when JT got the mic and then called Ari scary. I will say, I don't think Ari is scary, but she was picking and choosing because she felt like the other girls were picking and choosing. Like, I can't watch the show and be like, oh, Ari is scary. Like, no. The reunion ended with Michaela getting jumped, which was I'm sorry, but here's the thing with Michaela. What you did to Joyce and having her back the whole season, you got what was coming to you. Even Joyce ended up getting jumped too a little bit. Once again, you had that coming to you. Both of them had that coming to you. I feel like Michaela, she did herself a disservice by being a loyal soldier for Joyce because I don't think Joyce would do it for her. It's no shade. JB's finally is a fight Kizzy backstage again. They end up squabbling stuff backstage. That was irritating to watch once again because everybody was all over the place. Security was all over the place. Isaiah was mad by the end of the reunion. They talking about, oh, a lot of dolls aren't coming back and blah blah blah. I feel like the reunion, this last part was bad only because of the format and also a lot of the girls were picking and choosing. So I will blame it on half on the cast and really half on production. But that's about it, y'all. Hopefully, with this next season, they kind of do it a little bit better. I feel like maybe less girls would be a little bit better too, because there was a lot of filler girls throughout the season. Let me know what y'all think. And we are babies.
Welcome to the house of entertainers.